the mathematical nature of relationships. This is also called Synastry Astrology, where you compare your natal chart with the chart of your partners. Those midpoints between the two charts can then be analyzed and used to predict events that will occur between two people. Yes, it is possible to predict arguments. It's possible to predict when the love is at its strongest, when it's at its weakness. Because life is all about cycles, the law of rhythm, beginning, middle, and end. Some relationships are short while others are longer. Regardless of the case, all of it is based in mathematics. Whether you like or are attracted to a person is based in mathematics. Whatever it is that turns us on about the opposite sex, about whatever it is that brings us lust of life, joy and happiness, is mathematically coded into our DNA. It may appear to just be how we are, but how we are is based on what was going on at the time of our birth. We are the living embodiment of that moment. And in that moment, certain things were more favorable and other things unfavorable. And we are a living manifestation of that. When we look at our partners as the same as us, they are also the living animation of the particular moment that they were born. When these moments in time correspond, it generates what we call the relationship. The relationship is the intelligence generated between two minds. So this third generated mind between the two creates events and circumstances that the partners will experience in their journey. So it is possible to know these things ahead of time. It is possible to know when things happen and adjust your mindset. You're not trying to stop things. Just adapt to what you know is coming anyway. From that perspective, we can always stay ahead of time and ahead of our relationships because we have foresight. You know when they're going to be moody. You know when they're going to be loving. You also know these things about yourself. When you're going to be at your strongest and when you're going to be at your weakest and how it will affect the overall relationship. The more we understand ourselves, the more we understand that our aura or our energy that we bring to other people generates instantaneously realities that would not exist without the two minds. The more we understand mathematics, the better we can position ourselves to gain from any type of relationship we may be in. Because it is very possible to get into favorable relationships, just like it's possible to be in an unfavorable relationship. It's not based on who you are or who the partner is. It's mathematical in its basis. Because it's mathematical in its basis, when you know the equations, when you know the problems to be solved, because you know the problems that will be generated between you and your partner, it becomes a level of problem solving for yourself in your partner because you know how you work and how they work. So you can better build and gain because you know the structure, you know the mechanics, instead of being confused or caught off guard because your partner displayed attributes that you were unaware of. But with a mathematical basis, with the basis in astrology, we can know things that they will never tell us. And when you have that level of intimacy and connection with a person, and you hold that power with love and move with love, then even a dishonorable or a unfavorable relationship can still be used to your advantage because you understand why the thing, the relationship, the circumstance works or does not work. So if it does not work, you can still use it to your advantage by harnessing the negative energy that's produced.